ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play a game known as Game Dev Tycoons. It recently came out. I saw it on Total Biscuit's stream that he put up, I think, at the beginning of this week. And it looked like fun to me, so I wanted to play it. I've put a tiny bit amount of time into it so I could understand the mechanics. And I've actually rather enjoyed it, so if you ever want to pick it up, go to greenheartgames.com. There are like a couple brothers that put this thing together, and it's pretty good for what it is. I mean, it's a tycoon game, so if you like tycoon games, boom, it's meta. It's playing a game about making a game. So, let's get started. Hopefully it doesn't load one of my games. It doesn't, yay. Oh, I need to do this new anyways, because I need to. So we're not going to skip tutorials, because if you haven't played this, or if you haven't seen or played this game before, then you're probably not going to understand it. I understand it, but I'll read through the tutorials. But I'm not going to read this one, because it's telling me, hey, do you want to read it? Don't skip. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you've been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 30 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, become the leader of the market. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your company a name. Well, since my typical handle when I play games is Digital Hero, we're going to go with Digiworks, because it sounds funny. Because I could go with Heroic Games, but that's boring. And then my name is Dick. How's it going, guys? Let me see, what kind of clothes? I don't have blonde hair, I don't want to be a ginger. I am not colored, so I guess I'm kind of stuck with the brown hair. And of shirts, gotta rock that sweater vest. As you can see, I have made multiple attempts, and I haven't saved any of them because I've just been messing around. So we'll save in slot 1. Yes, I would like to overwrite this. If you want to review the tutorial, go to the help menu by pushing escape. Okay. Congratulations, you have just started your very own game development company. At the moment, your office is in a garage and you're the only employee, but don't worry, many successful businesses have started out this way. Let's start developing a first game. Close this message and click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. So you click, and it brings up this menu. Develop new game. Before development can begin, you have to decide which game you want to create, or what kind of game, and then give it a name. You can also use graphic technology, blah blah blah. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a bit of experience, you'll be able to unlock new options. So, we're going to, let's make our first game a sports game, because that's pretty simple. We'll make it a sports sim. We'll put it on the PC. Actually, yeah, we want to save a little bit of money on our first game. As you can see, the development cost $20K for the G64, and the PC is $5K. As you can probably, if you're educated in gaming trivia knowledge, this is supposed to be the Commodore 64. But since, licensing, they can't really give them all the real names. So what kind of game do we want? It's a sports sim game, so it's obviously somewhat serious. Let's make it into a football game, because I like football. So it'll be... Let's make it a... Let's make it dancing. Not enough letters. I was gonna say, make it a dancing football game to give it an interesting spin. Make it a spin-off of Blitz. Angry Tackler. Yeah! The Angry Tackler. And I don't think football really works as a text space, so we're gonna have to spend at least $10,000. How do you save up all this money, man? So as you can see, you've got bugs, you have design, technology, and research points. Game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide which areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Not create. Think about what area is important for your game and decrease the focus of areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description on the different areas, please refer to the help menu. Once again, go to the help menu for that. Now, I know that as a sports game, gameplay is important, story is not important. Game engine is also relatively important though, so that it works. But we want to make sure the game is fun. Game development has now restarted. Not restarted. While developing your game, you will generate game points that you see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated. These points become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs need to be fixed before the game can be released to increase development time and cost. So bugs bad, design technology good. Research is also good, but we haven't gotten to the point where we can even use it. So, sports sim, dialogue's not bad, or not good. Level design's pretty useful, and so is AI. So we're gonna balance these out a little bit. Because I mean, come on, dialogue in a football game, that didn't even start happening until Madden started making career modes. Wow, my technology's going up a lot faster. During development, you can also select additional features. Right now you can only pick basic sounds, but your options will increase quickly. Select additional features, make the game general better, but also increases the cost. You will also see the graphic type you selected when you define the game. This is just to remind you of your choice. You cannot change the type of graphics mid-game, because that would probably fail. Alright, so let's do some decent world design. Let's make it pretty. Sound isn't that important. And come on, it's PC way back in the day. Sound was not a thing. Did not have good sound for the longest time. Development of your first game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish a game, but you should only do that once you fix the bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect your ratings, so you should only ever consider that if you need the cash and cannot afford to wait. So you have 3 bugs. As you see, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to wait over here. I'm going to watch it, and month restart. I'm going to release it on my birthday. Yeah! March 1st. That's my birthday, in case you didn't know. Development of your game is now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve your skills. While development is completed, you will be presented with a summary of the experience gained. Angry Tackler is complete. It's a new topic, it's a new combo, and it's a great combo. This is before you click. If you click, it goes faster. I will show you, as you can see. Oh no, it doesn't want me to go faster. Actually, I think it's because it's early in the game, because these bars go up a lot slower later on. And this is your multiplayer. It's not bad. Game is now complete. We'll hand it off to the publishing. We'll see reviews and say it's coming for the game soon. You finished your first game. While you developed your game, you also gain research points. It's shown up here. Use this to research. It's kind of self-explanatory. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna do some research. It's important to unlock new options and make better games. Just try to save enough to create your own game engine. This will greatly improve your games. Try to develop games on different topics and genre combinations for a slight research boost. Just so you know. So we don't have enough, but we do want a new topic. So we have racing, fantasy, pirate, and sci-fi. Now, from the limited amount of time I have played this game, I can tell you that all of these question marks, if I am not mistaken, they are randomized. So as we learn racing, fantasy, pirate, sci-fi, these below us will also start opening up, and we'll take those and we will, you know, continue creating different kinds of games. I mean, but we're gonna go, let's go with sci-fi. Sci-fi is a good genre. But I believe we have our first game review. First reviews for Angry Tackler has come in. Big money, big money. 6? First game for 6, I will take a 6. Ooh, a 7. I'm liking this. Informed gamer, I like you. Game Hero, I'll take Quirky. It's beautiful. For a PC game in that age, it's beautiful. I like that. It's supposed to be 30 years ago, people. Digiworks, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released the first game, Angry Tackler. The game received favorable reviews. With such a good start, Digiworks are sure to gain fans quickly. So, when I hit OK, there's going to be a little box that appears up in the top right corner. And it's going to show you what rank you are for, like, game that week. 1 to 100, I think, is the scale. And then how much money you're going to make. So let's see it. That's how many units I'm selling. I am 43rd in the nation. That is not bad. I made 35,000. I made 41 fans. I am okay with this. Almost 5,000 units in the first week. Now that your game is on sale, receive income from the game every week. Let's see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph at the top right of the screen. Angry Tackler is so successful that we have made 41 fans. That's good. That's pretty good considering. My research is about done. I'm making money. Successfully researched a new topic, sci-fi. So while we're making money, let's make a sci-fi game. Actually, do we want to? We want to make a medieval game. Let's make a medieval adventure, and we're going to put it on the Commodore. Why am I putting it on the Commodore? See that market share? With that having a higher percentage market share, more people are going to buy it, meaning more money. but I have to spend $20,000 instead of $5,000. And PC at this point is not the quote-unquote PC master race that they have become in today's age. So we're gonna go with that. So for a name, now, just because I know the history of gaming and consoles, I do know that eventually I'm gonna probably try to make some kind of, you know, I guess in terms of this, I'm Mario-esque kind of character game, so that I continue to make sequels. But until then, we're just gonna be trying out different, you know, IPs and seeing what we can get to work. So this is a medieval adventure game. With the medieval, it includes knights, horses, dragons, potentially. Doesn't necessarily mean there are dragons, but in this one, in my world, there are. So we're gonna call it Dragon. Ooh, I know. Dragon's Ghost. I like it. Writer's block. Naming games is sometimes difficult. Okay, that's a sarcastic achievement. Oh, speaking of which, that reminds me, I'll show you something real quick. So, let me push escape, please. Achievements. So I've already gotten some achievements. So you got good judgment, which is just, you know, making a good combination of themes. Investing over 100,000 in a new game engine, just basically your first game engine. You pretty much invest that much in it if you're smart. You get this achievement when you buy the game. If you're pirating the game, well, yeah. I did not know I could get this one, so that's a new one. But I bought this game, so I got this achievement. And you actually get a message from the creators after like a couple weeks, and they say thank you for buying it. So what is so interesting about this game? It's medieval adventure. We need some more story. And we'll sacrifice a little bit of gameplay so that there's a little bit more story. But this game was created. It sold over 10,000. First milestone, yay! So this game was put onto like uTorrent websites. A little bit of dialogue. The AI can come down. The design goes up. They released their own torrent of it as opposed to letting somebody else crack it, and they changed the code in the game so that you as a developer, let's make it sound better, let's make it pretty. You as a developer wouldn't be able to progress past a certain stage of this game, the Tycoon game. And bugs are gone. I will wait until, and I'll finish the story before it's okay. So they made it so that, oh, that's pretty good. Made it so that you would be playing so much, and then you'd get to a point where people would start pirating your games, and you couldn't play anymore because you would go bankrupt because you wouldn't make money because everybody's pirating your games. So, you know, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I have my own issues with pirating, but I have done it in the past. But I try not to when I can. And week 3, that works for me. So we are in June, the end of week 3 of June. That's a new record, new combo, great combo. This is gonna be a good game. Come on, everybody likes to say Dragon's Ghost. Maybe you play as the dragon and you're trying to find the person that killed you. Ah, I like it. That's a good idea. Dragon's Ghost have reviews. Big score. You know you like it. 6? I'll take 6. Give me 6. Oh, they don't. Ouch. This is not looking good. Give me 7. I'll take a 6, I guess. And wrap it up with a 5. So, like a 5.5 total. Guess that's okay. Not okay with it. I have werewolf. Let's do pirate. I might do one more topic and then I'll start saving up for a game engine. Yeah, 80th. That's not bad. I just finished Dragon's Ghost and I'm impressed by your talent. I am in the contracting business. We could use skills as short. So we've unlocked contracts. Contracts have now been unlocked. To see available contracts, close this message and click anywhere on the screen and bring up the action menu. As soon as I'm done with the research. The Govador G64. Commodore. is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Well, that's good. Experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Alright, so we have researched pirates, so we have pirate capabilities. We're going to look at contracts first. Contracts useful to use. Basically, contracts are quick money. You get two things out of contracts, and you got to be smart about how you handle it. So, we have 3 contracts that we can pick, and we only have 3 contracts per 6 months, and 6 months are up here. This is how you tell what month you're in. So, we've got this one. You get 13,000 for it. You lose 3,000 if you mess it up, and you have 4 weeks to do it. It takes 8 design and 6 tech. 13K, lose 6K, 10 and 5, 3 and 19, 24, 6. See, I wouldn't risk this one because it's only 3 weeks long. I wouldn't risk this one, but at the same point, this is the one that you would want to do because it gives you the most time, has the lowest numbers, you know, and there's not much penalty if you do mess it up because sometimes the avatar over in this area, this guy right here, will stop and scratch his head when he's got the notepad and he's writing shit down. That's good. That's good news for you. When he starts scratching his head, that means a delay, and he's not going to do anything for a little bit. Word from the contract. It's 6 months. So there you go. Contract 6 months. Hi, Jason. How's it going? So I have 24 research, or 25 research. We need to develop another new game. We did a medieval one. Got a space game. Let's go sci-fi. We don't want him to do an RPG yet. Let's do... Actually, you know what? Let's go safe. Military strategy. People like those. Go for the G64. What is this game going to be? It's any kind of military, so it doesn't necessarily have to be World War II. Otherwise, I'd just make a rip-off of Conflict. Or Super Conflict, as it was on the Super Nintendo, which is a fantastic strategy game. If you haven't played it, you should find it and play it and give it some love because it is actually pretty good for its time. We're gonna go with let's go with Rome. Roman. Oh, I like it. Roman chains. We're gonna go against Rome as one of when Rome was falling apart. Roman chains. You're gonna be one of the people who tears Rome apart. Because nobody wants to be the one that's, you know, what everybody else is doing. We're going to go with a Roman military strategy game. I like it. So we want good gameplay. Story isn't as important. Story didn't become as important of an issue for gaming until later on. Like, Super Nintendo was when it started actually getting more and more story driven. Alright, so come on, we need to get that research up so that we can start making our engine. Good level design. Dialogue isn't as important. Leave the AI where it is. Don't want to have stupid enemies because the game's too easy. As for this, lower the graphics. World design is important. Let's actually make it sound good. Let's make good sounds for this game. But of course, world design is more important. Dragon's Ghost made 72,000. That's okay. According to the rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento, I wonder what that's supposed to be a rip-off of, is about to launch a game, or launch a console because of the success of Donkey Kong. So obviously, Nintendo, Donkey Kong. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but who knows? Oh, if they only knew. So the game's finished, we just gotta go through the bugs. And, we'll release it on November. So when November hits, that way we're getting ready just to go start into the Christmas area. We'll release it now. Big money. All the level ups. Except story and dialogues. Because I haven't made a game that really needs them. Because I haven't made any RPGs or anything like that. And hey, Dick leveled up too. That's always nice. It's always nice when Dick levels up. So I'm sure somebody's gonna make that joke.